How are you this morning? It's another lovely day, and it's another day for Tarot to a T. Cheers! So this is a mid-month reading for Capricorn. So Capricorn, for my mid-month, for March 2022, I'm going to do it a little bit differently than I do for my monthly readings, okay? We're going to deal one card for a situation or problem, issue, etc. that you're dealing with right now. Deal a second card for a complicating factor. It's maybe making things even more tricky for you, okay? The last card will be a card of advice. So, well, I'm going to say that's your first card. That just popped out of my hand. That was weird. So what do we got going for Capricorn? What is the complication? Oh, okay. And what is that card of advice that we want to give Capricorn in their situation going on right now? Okay. Cool. Okay, for your first card, we have the Eight of Hearts. We are not starting off on a bad foot. So it looks like you're moving ahead in some area of your life. Probably this is going to be in the arena of social interactions, okay? It could actually involve family. I think you got a bump up in your social life, honestly. It could also indicate some kind of positive change in the workplace. But anyway, it's all good here. There's all good feelings about this, okay? I'm going to get a clarifier for that because honestly, you can't do much of a reading on a great moving ahead in your social situation. I mean, that's fabulous, but I want to help Capricorn out this month. So please give me a clarifier. See what this is, what's going on with this. Okay. So it looks like you reached some kind of stability. Maybe you were having a tough time with friends or family again, but you've reached a place of stability. I think maybe money is not such an issue at the moment for mid-month March. But it does say that you need to be careful with your spending to remain stable. Okay, not really picking up much else. It's just kind of good. It's kind of good. I like good. Let's get one more card though. Let's shed a little bit more light on this. Okay, there's some necessary changes lately. Just in the due course of things, okay? This advancement, I think, or just kind of moving ahead, is a result of this change. Because this is my clarifier. So this is like, it's almost like reading a page from left to right. So I go up and I say, here's where you're at now. Okay? Just to give you a little bit of depth into how I interpret this. This necessary change, though, had to do with some kind of separation. And it led to some pretty sweet social interactions. And I think it stabilized, if you were having money problems, it stabilized that in some way. What's complicating the situation is some kind of partnership, though. It's um, it's a good relationship financially, as far as money matters concerned. I don't know. Maybe this is like your connection with money in general. It doesn't have to be like a person. There's, it's a good outcome. You may have some outsiders disapproving of how it's working out for you. Maybe some jealousy, even. Because this is positive. Let's get a clarifier on that. What's complicating Capricorn's mid-month? Okay. Well, we still have the balance and the partnership theme going on. However, there is some kind of division, some disharmonious element to this. This is not as peachy clean as it seems. I'm getting there's some kind of falsehood with somebody around you. Again, this disapproving attitude. Honestly, I keep hearing goose step. Like you need to goose step. You need to be careful with what you say. That's very mysterious. Let's get one more card. So it involves another person, I would say. Doesn't have to be like a close like family member necessarily. All positive, honestly. There's something that's completed or done with this 9. And there's a desire for some kind of just like fixing things, leveling up. Probably putting it to rest because it's a completion. It can indicate some kind of ending to some kind of more than likely some kind of relationship. I'm not getting it's like you're divorcing though. I think it's like some kind of separation again, right? We were talking about separation over here. And it's what needed to happen. Change. Maybe you were receiving some kind of support from somebody and now that's over. Because we definitely have like a financial like element. Yeah, I think you want to get out of the situation honestly and it to be okay. All roses. Mm. Your advice in this situation definitely involves another person. That's why you made that noise. Uh, it's. I don't think it was the healthiest situation because honestly it involved 3 people. I see some kind of partnership here, and again, it's emphasizing partnership, but this is a third element. It also indicates a completion, though. Let's get a clarifier on that. What is going on with Capricorn's change here with these partnerships and some kind of money situation? And what is the advice for that? Necessary changes again. Only this time, there's going to be a little bit of a disruption. I think the advice here, honestly, is to get this third element out of the mix, which I think you're doing here, because there's a completion. It's definitely going to change some things in your life, though. It doesn't necessarily mean bad, just change. Change isn't always bad. I think it's telling you, just expect that. Expect this change. Let's get one more card before we close it up for the Capricorn in March 2022. Mid-March. Mid-March. Okay, back to balance and harmony and partnerships. I think you need to communicate the need for this third element to go away. Because that's what this speaks of. Literally, it's the talker. The Two of Clubs is the talker. So you need some clear communication to happen. And this is going to bring about some necessary changes. But the cards are saying that you need it to happen. So if you interpret that as, oh, but I'm going to lose something, it needs to happen. I think it's part of your path, your destiny here. But definitely get rid of this third element. And you're going to end on, you have a desire to end on positive terms. So I think this is the advice, honestly, to get you here. I'm definitely going to leave it there. It's not a real clear reading to me, but it probably resonates with you or some of you out there. Leave some comments. Let me know what this is about if you're feeling it, okay? All right. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Take care.